Und es geht weiter mit Max the fucking Payne Bullet Time Boy. Und was nicht noch alles. Herzlich willkommen zurück zu dem Max Schmerz und Bullet Time. Wir machen weiter mit Ragnarok. In der Clubszene ganz hart abgefeiert wird hier. Kann ich erstmal. Ja, war ja klar, dass wir da nicht reinkommen. Müssen wahrscheinlich wieder durch den Security-Eingang gehen. Ja. Das war klar. Ja, komm mal in den Pumpgun. Ah, guck mal, da kann ich auch rein. Ah, ja klar.
The book had never been a bestseller.
Schauen wir doch mal, was uns hier erwartet.
Given the setting, I was surprised to find that somebody had been passing time reading. The paperback was entitled The Age of Murder and Storm. The blurb on the back mentioned Norse mythos and Ragnarok, the end of a Viking world with a terrible winter that covered the earth in ice, when vile crimes were rampant and all humanity lost. I could see how some
The Age of Murder and Storm, war das nicht das gleiche Lied?
At the end of time. I was also beginning to see what
das gleiche Buch wie in Fahrenheit? Ich glaube schon. Da hat jemand wieder eine scheiß Granate geschmissen. Ich hasse diese Granaten in diesem Spiel, ne? Die sind so scheiße lame, Alter. Ja, ist ja gut.
The soul with its dark message is a cop killer bullet through the heart, like father, like son, just like Jack Lupino. The book had never been a bestseller.
Wieso können diese Dinger nicht einfach Checkpoints sein, ey? Ja, dieses automatische Waffenwechseln, ne? Klar. Gut, wenn du schießt den Scharfschützen, wäre geil.
What the?
Painkillers? Natürlich nicht.
Got him down.
Books on the occult had been piled on the table.
Das ist Painkiller. Immerhin ein bisschen.
The room was stacked with light reading, such as Necronomicon, Witchcraft, and Paradise Lost. Old exotic titles like Malleus Maleficarum and Deum Rerum Reini Novum Portus. Books with pentagrams on their covers, all dealing with the occult and the infernal. Lying between stacks of horror videos and a couple of Ouija boards. The only thing I could take seriously was the thought of Lupino taking it seriously. He had been spending a lot of time getting intimate with the guy downstairs.
Ragnarok.
What with Dino and all, I wouldn't say anything to his face. He might not... Who knows what he could do?
But somebody's gotta go in there. It's too freaky.
There he is!
Jawohl, ja. So ein bisschen gedauert, aber hey. Irgendwo war hier noch einer. Ah, die Falltür. Alter, ich hab doch im Bullet Time gestellt. Warum treffen die mich trotzdem? Na, wenigstens safe der hier.
What with Dino and all, I wouldn't say anything to his face.
Wenn das nicht durch den Koffer durchgeht, ey. Das soll das überleben, Alter. Fick dich. Oh, der landet perfekt.
Whack!
Kommt der jetzt mal, oder was? Ach du Scheiße.
Oh!
Keine Ahnung, wie ich das geschafft habe. Ach du. Nee. Puh. Ich dachte schon. Das wollt ihr jetzt ernsthaft von mir. Ja, aber dafür das, wa? Oh shit. Wahnsinnig in so einem Spiel, ey. Ja, genau. Das habe ich nämlich kommen sehen. Das habe ich kommen sehen. In dem Spiel. Das ist viel zu unpräzise. Man kann doch nicht irgendwelche Klettereinlagen in so einem Spiel einpacken. Seht ihr, wie beschissen die Steuerung ist? Zum Klettern?
I wouldn't say anything to his face. There he is.
Viel zu wenig Lebensenergie hier. Ne? Tot? Nee, Scheiße, Alter, jetzt nochmal diesen Kack hier.
Yo!
Absolut wahnsinnig. Wie soll ich das nochmal schaffen? Crazy damn fuck. Rooftops of Terror. Geschafft. An Empire of Evil. ziel ruhig hoch. Wenn ich schon nach unten ziel ruhig wieder hoch. Arschloch. Hätten sterben können. Oh, Painkillers. Gleich komplett reinpassen. Dass ich hier so viel Schrotmunition bekomme, ey. So will ich darüber klettern können. Ups. Doch, da muss ich rüber. Hä? Und nun? Ah, okay, dahinter. Auch nicht. Vielleicht dahinter. Auch nicht. Ich den Vorhang verbrennen? Na, guck mal. Das sind ja auch keine Türen, ne? Das sind nur... Ja? Da sind hier Lampen. Ich dachte gerade. Wirklich den Vorhang. Nope. Stage Control. Ah, okay, ja.
Hey, yeah.
Steuerung ist so für den Arsch, ey. Alter! Steuert sich echt wie so ein Michelin-Männchen, ey. Okay. Hätte ich nur den Einschalter einmal drücken müssen, oder was? Ja, okay. Klar kann er hier durchschmeißen. Tschüss. Hä? Hab ich doch gemacht. Das letzte Ding muss ich nur noch verschieben, oder was? Am besten gar nicht anrühren sollen, das Ding. Aber immerhin, so hat er mich nicht gleich erwischt. Super, du Arsch. Du hast alles kaputt gemacht. Wow, das habe ich geschafft. Keine Ahnung, wie ich das gemacht habe. Straight from a bad dream.
The backstage area led to Lupino's inner sanctum. The hot air inside was like an invisible wall, thick with incense and something else, a sickly sweet smell that made you gag. This was the rotten core of the Big Apple. Lupino lurked somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web, waiting. The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn pieces of a letter lay scattered on the sofa.
Achso. Hat er ja auch gesagt. Die Pieces auf dem Sofa.
Punchinello had threatened Lupino in writing. The note had been torn to pieces, bloody fingerprints all over them.
Don't want you to think that one of my boys is not playing with a full deck. Shape up, Jack. We are running a business here. I'd hate to send the trio to strong-arm you.
The trio were the Don's notorious henchmen. It was obvious that Lupino hadn't been intimidated by the threat. Lupino's notes covered the table. Jack Lupino was crazy, all right. The table was scattered with notes of demented arcane nonsense written in rusty blood. A mishmash list of demons, devils, and dark gods evoked.
Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela, blood given to you all.
He was after that old Faustian deal. Your soul for power and fortune. Just sign on the dotted line with your blood. Lupino's notebook. Jack Lupino was crazy, all right.
Mythic wolves, let loose to devour the sun and the moon. Lupino is the wolf. I'm Mr. Beast, the big bad Fenris wolf. I'm the end of the world man, wearing the flesh of fallen angels.
After Y2K, the end of the world had become a cliché. But who was I to talk? A brooding underdog avenger alone against an empire of evil, out to right a grave injustice. Everything was subjective. There were only personal apocalypses. Nothing is a cliché when it's happening to you. Lay on the pedestal.
The flesh of fallen angels! Come to me all! Astaroth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Satan, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela! Blood to you all! Secret living under the skin of reality. I've seen it. The corruption of flesh. I'm the wolf, yeah! I am the wolf!
Claro.
It's close. It's coming. You have come. A witness to the end of time. It's now! I will rise to her side! I don't need the words! I'm beyond the words!
trifft er mich und ich ihn nicht? Was ist das für ein Bullshit? Was ist das jetzt? Natürlich nicht. Wie soll ich diesen Scheiß denn hier durchziehen? Alter, ja klar, mit verzögerten Treffer oder was? Bullshit, Alter. Ey, wie viele sind das denn noch? Das ist doch scheiße, Alter.
This was the rock
Ja,
before the Big
komm,
Apple.
bla 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 bla
Lupino
bla
lurks
bla
somewhere
bla
ahead.
bla bla
The spider
bla
at the center
bla.
of his
Interessiert
web,
keinen,
waiting.
weil wir kennen das schon.
The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn Lupino's notes covered
Schnauze.
the table.
Jupp.
Lupino's notebook lay on the pedestal.
The flesh of fallen angels! Come to me all! Astaroth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Satan, Cthulhu, Lilith, Ella! Blood to you all! Secret living under the skin of reality. I've seen it. The corruption of flesh. I'm the wolf, yeah! I am the wolf!
Lupino natürlich, Wolf.
It's close. It's coming. You have come. A witness to the end of time. It's now! I will rise to the side! I don't need the words! I'm beyond the words!
Wer trifft mich denn da? Na klar trifft er mich. Hot-blooded, hot-blooded. Ah, okay. Time for a real thrill, oder was?
I had known there'd have to be a catch in it somewhere, and this one was the Empire State Building of catches. Lupino was pumped up and dying to go 15 rounds with a mutant alligator. And then he started this spooky monkey talk, straight from a bad dream. Mine.
I have tasted the flesh of fallen angels. I've tasted the devil's green blood. It runs in my veins. I've seen beyond the world of skin, the architecture of blood and bow and arrow. Death is coming! She is coming, and hell follows with her. This is the twilight winter. I am ready to be her son. Her time is now, and all who stand in her way must die! Die! You'll die! You'll die! Now! Oh, die!
Und down. Der amerikanische Traum.
When Lupino finally went down, I wanted to make real sure he'd stay that way. He was a bad monster. Turned them into friggin' zombie demons from outer space.
I think he's dead already.
Huh? And that's when it happened.
But dead or not, you've got the wrong guy.
In stepped this knockout femme fatale holding a gun to my face. I returned the favor.
A cold day in hell. Ein kalter Tag in der Hölle.
Lisa Punchinello. Lisa Punchinello was the Don's wife.
Mona Sachs, Lisa's evil twin.
Your safety's off, evil twin. You might hurt someone with that gun of yours.
Lisa's the damsel in distress. I'm the professional. I'd blow you away without batting an eye.
Sure, and you can check out my credentials splattered all over this joint.
Jack couldn't have framed you, not the state he was in. We're after the same slime bag. Angelo Punchinello's the one who murdered your friend and framed you with it.
You know this for a fact.
I've got my sources.
I don't have a clue these days. I just shoot them as they come. Who put a contract on the Archfiend?
This one's mine. I hate the guts of that sadistic wife-beater. Why not pool our bullets for this one?
I thought you'd never ask. My finger was starting to twitch.
How do you like your whiskey?
I'm easy, as long as you don't try to slip me a Mickey.
You're a real angel, Max.
It was good stuff. Tasted sweet as honey going down.
Nothing personal. Can't risk you going berserk and getting Lisa killed.
The nightmare was always the same. Violent shapes moving in darkness, old and ugly. The killer's mad laughter was a riddle filled with wicked innuendo. Somewhere, the baby was crying.
Und hier geht es dann beim nächsten Mal weiter. Frohes Schaffen sein, bis zum nächsten Mal. Rein, euer Silvarius. Au! Und oder. Bullet Time.